Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halak here from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, with another video. And this video is going to be directed towards you Hebrew Israelite women. And it's going to be entitled, You Hebrew Israelite women better do some soul searching. You see, because a lot of you, even though you proclaim to be Hebrew Israelites and you know the standard that it comes with, you still refuse to fall in line. And what we're going to go into today is the video by this sister right here. And we're just going to show you what it is, because these women of the world are light years ahead of a lot of you women who know you're Israelites. You see? A lot of these women in the world are light years ahead of you women who know you're Israelites. And that's a damn shame. And the thing is, a lot of you women who know you're Israelites, you feel like just because you know you're an Israelite, that means you have an automatic pass into salvation, and that's not the case. A lot of these women like this, they're going to make it on the chariots or be put with men of the Lord before a lot of you Israelite women will. So let's start here in Isaiah 29:16. It says, Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. But for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? And this is going on a lot up on the Esau. Everything that the Most High set up in order and righteousness, Esau has come and tried to dismantle it and set up another way, a perverse way, a way that's completely opposed to the Most High's way, a way that doesn't work. Esau's way does not work. You see, and a lot of women are starting to realize this. Now, this is a beautiful woman. She has a husband, but she's still a beautiful woman. And she has a sister wife, and she's also beautiful as well. And these women are in the world. They don't consider themselves Israelites, but they understand that a man is supposed to have more than one woman. And a lot of you Israelite women who know you're Israelites, you can't even grasp that understanding. And you've been understanding that you're an Israelite for multiple years now. And you still can't grasp it. When women in the world know that the way that the so-called white man has set up society is wrong, that men are not made to be monogamous. You see, and I know you got some Israelite women who are watching this video now, because when we make videos on women, that those be our biggest hitting videos or view-wise. And I know a lot of you are watching it and listening, and you're rolling your eyes and talking shit. But it is what it is. Feel however the fuck you want to feel about it. And this is why a lot of you women who know you're Israelites, you're wearing the head wraps, you got the fringes on, you're talking about shalom this and shalom that. Hey, you're going to find out that a lot of these women right here, these women in the world, they're going to make it and be tied to a man of the Lord before you, because, hey, they might not know they're Israelites, but their minds are in the right place when it comes to a man having multiple women. You see, because what Esau has establishing his earth is monogamy, and a man having only one woman, that's not according to the Most High's creation. That's not according to how the Most High had it set up. You see? But let's get into this video real quick, and we're going to show you what she's talking about. Let's listen.
What's up? It's your girl B, and as you guys know, I'm the second sister wife in my polyfly family. Yes, Rada's the second sister wife, and I hear women saying all the time that only men benefit from being polyfly, that the women don't have anything to gain. If you don't know what polyfly is, it's when one man has multiple wives. And the The thing about it is, a lot of the things that
And this is an ancient custom. It goes all the way back to the beginning of time. You see, when man and woman was put here, y'all will read the story about Adam and Eve, and y'all will think that Adam only had one wife. But when you go into the creation story, it told you that Adam had many sons and daughters, and they weren't from Eve. When you extrapolate, he had multiple wives. He was a king in the earth. You see, this is what it is. This is nothing new, and we're telling you, the time is coming where the men of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai are going to have many women attached to them according to the Most High's will. And if you have a problem with that, you are going to get left behind. While a lot of these women who are coming out of the world, freshly out of the world, having no understanding that they're Hebrew Israelites, are going to make it before a lot of you women who know you're Israelites. Just watch. You see? Just watch. A lot of you Hebrew Israelite women, you feel entitled just because you know you're Israelite. That's not how it works. There's an order you have to come in. There's a spirit that you have to move in. And a lot of you are still not moving in it. Still. Head wrap on and everything. You're still not moving in the spirit. You're still not moving according to the standard that the Most High gave the woman to fall in. And this is why you're going to see women like this be attached to men of the Lord. And a lot of you raggedy ass Hebrew Israelite women are going to be left behind. You see? And if you feel some type of way about what I'm saying, hey, feel some type of way about what I'm saying. If the shoe fit, wear it. You see, if it don't apply, let it fly. But once again, us men, we have a certain order that we have to come in, and you women are not above that. You have a certain order that you have to come in. And this woman is putting on full display of the type of spirit that you're going to have. You're going to have to be fully okay with your man having multiple wives, because that's what's coming. Just watch. You got these Edomites ramping up for war, all the nations ramping up for war, all hell about to break loose here in the land of America. You see, it's about to go down. And your only protection as a woman is going to be being tied to a man of the Lord. We're going to show you in this video, but let's keep going.
I hear monogamous women and women in marriages and women with kids complain about is exactly what you gain from being a part of a polyfly family. A lot of women say they want a village. In polyfly, your sister wives are your village. You can delegate different responsibilities. One of your sister wives could cook, the other one could clean, the other one could be playing with the kids, the other one could be working and bringing in money in a different situation.
And that's what it's always been set up for. A man has multiple wives, and it's beyond sex, man. You fucking women are too goddamn insecure. You see, you're too insecure. You want to control your man, but that's not what it is. A man has multiple wives to forward his household, to forward his family, which is his business. You see? Each woman has their own special task or own special gift that they have. You see, to cause this man's house to be forwarded, man. All y'all talking about, you ain't finna be cooking, cleaning all the time, this and that, and the other. Well, if you had a sister wife, you wouldn't have to worry about all that. Y'all could share those duties. You can have a week where you do the cleaning, then the next week your sister wife can do the cleaning, or you can just switch it up in days. And if you got 2, 3, 4, 5 sister wives, the burden is lighter. But you women are so fucking gone off of the bullshit that Esau's giving you, you can't even see that you're digging a hole for yourself, man. You're crying and complaining that you got to go work for 8 hours, and you got to come home and take care of the kids, and I got to cook and clean and do laundry too. Well, guess what? A lot of that shit could have been done if you had a sister wife at the crib taking care of that, or a few sister wives at the crib taking care of that. The burden would be light. You won't have to come straight off the job and get to work with cooking and taking care of the kids. A lot of that would be taken care of, and it would be rotational. You see, it lightens the burden. But a lot of you women don't look at it that way. But this is what it's going to be when we come into those times. Not like y'all going to be working, but it's going to be things that you're going to have to do. And y'all can share that load, man. This is what she's going into.
You have a family, you have a real village with polyfly. A lot of y'all talk about how it's not fair that you have to do all of these things by yourself when you're a part of a monogamous marriage. But the thing is, you want to be the only one. So if you want to be the only one, you have to be ready to be the only one cooking, the only one cleaning, the only one taking care of the kids, because you don't want to have sister wives. Women have a lot to gain. And in my opinion, I feel like we benefit from polyfly way more than men. Because another thing we benefit from is not having to compete with other women. Monogamous women compete with other women every single day. You have to worry about your man cheating on you. You have to worry about who your man's looking at. You have to worry about another woman being able to take your spot.
And the thing is, a man can't cheat. So that's something she's wrong on. A man can't cheat. You see, when you talk about cheating, it's talking about adultery and how they have it is skewed in this world. Adultery is when a man gets with another woman that has a man. If he gets with a woman and she's single, that's not cheating. A man can't cheat. Only a woman can cheat. A woman who has sex with a man and she goes to have sex with another man, that's considered cheating or adultery. You see, a man can have as many wives as he wants. He can deal with as many women as he want to deal with, as long as those women don't already have men. You see? Let's keep going.
But in polyfly, you don't have to worry about that, because you bring that girl in and make her a part of your family. Do you understand? Women have a lot to gain from this lifestyle.
You see that? And that's what it is. But let's read Isaiah 29 one more time, because that was a pretty long video. It says, surely you're turning the things upside down. And this is one of the things that Esau is turned upside down in this world. Talking about a man being monogamous, this, that, and the other, putting this bullshit in your head like your man is cheating and you trying to control your man, put Apple tags in his car without him knowing, trying to go through his phone without him knowing. This is something that has never been in the earth, man. Not to this extent, but this is one of the things that Esau has done. What? He's turned upside down. Esau's way is fucked up. It doesn't benefit. This is why we see so many fucking broken homes, because the woman feel like she's a slave because she's working and cleaning and taking care of the kids and doing lunch, so forth and so on. But once again, if you was doing it according to the Most High's way, you could share some of those household burdens. It will be easier for you. And because here in this society, you have to fucking work. You see, you have to work in this society, the men and the women. That's how fucked up it is. But say if you had your man, you see, and 3 sister wives working the job. Imagine the flow of money that would be being brought to your man for him to do what he needs to do financially to take care of the household. Imagine the burden that would lift off of your shoulders from you having to try to pay a car note, a mortgage, or a rent, a phone bill, insurance, all y'all trying to pay this separately, and everybody comes together as one up under your man. It would lighten the burden. You see? But once again, Esau turning things upside down is what's being exalted and uplifted in the society, and it doesn't work. This is what we're telling you. Talking to you Israelite women who know you're Israelites first and foremost. You better do some fucking soul searching. Because if you still have a problem with your man having multiple wives when all hell is breaking loose, you see, you are going to be replaced. The Most High through Yahweh Shai is going to have you replaced. And that's something that you do not want. So you better get your shit together. You better do some soul searching and fall in the order that the Most High, the Almighty Yahweh, has told you to fall in as a woman. So Isaiah 29:16, it says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? And this is what's being done up under Esau, man. A man is meant to have multiple women, but in the society, you can only have one woman. You see? And then if you get married according to this system and you go out here and get a little side piece and your woman find out about it, she can divorce you, take half of your shit. All that is unlawful, man, according to the Most High's way. All of that way is upside down according to the Most High, man. So that's basically Esau telling the Most High, the way you set up marriage, you see, how it's supposed to be is wrong. You have no understanding. This is a better way. Get one woman, put a ring on it, get a marriage certificate, and now the government is the middleman in your fucking marriage. And then here in Esau society, the woman is incentivized to get a divorce because she knows she's going to get half of everything this man has. So this is upside down, man, and it's not supposed to be this way. And this way is what the Most High is dismantling here in this world. And this is why you're seeing more and more women, you see, outside of the truth, coming to that understanding that I'm going to have to share my man. And you got beautiful women like old girl here. I'll close it. Beautiful women like old girl. Her sister wife, she's a beautiful woman as well. You see, and we're not saying that they're perfect. They're not perfect. Because they got some weird things going on because they doing some other shit, but they have the idea. It's still not refined according to the Most High's way. You see? But they have that understanding that this is our man. This is our husband. And this is an understanding that you women who know you're Israelites better grasp very soon. You better be resolved in yourself to share your man. Because if you don't, your ass is out of there. You see, and this is nothing new. This is something that's always been, the woman trying to rule over the man. Let's get it right here. Genesis 3:16, it says, and unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. And this is why you have those birth pains, those contractions, that you're trying to take chemicals to try to, subdue. But no matter how much you take, it's too overwhelming. It's too powerful. That's a part of the woman's curse. You see? So that's why you have sorrow when you bring forth children, pain. You see that? That's something the Most High has put upon you women. Then he goes on to say what? Genesis 3:16. It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Let's get this in a few translations real quick. Bible comparisons. We're gonna do NLT. We'll get CSB. Genesis 3:16 in the CSB, it reads, he said to the woman, I will intensify your labor pains. You will bear children with painful effort. You're fucking telling you to push, you're shitting on yourself. All type of shit, man. You see? That the Most High did that to you for your disobedience, for going off. Because through the woman, sin entered into the world. You see? The woman was in transgression because she listened to the serpent. It's the same shit you women are doing to this day. Listening to the serpent, digging a deeper hole for yourself, thinking that the serpent's way is better than the Most High's way. But you're about to find out very soon that it's not. So it goes on to say, your desire will be for your husband, yet he will rule over you. There it is, NLT. Genesis 3:16 in the NLT, it says, Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth. And you will desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you because he's the head and you're not. He wasn't made for you. It was the other way around. You were made for us. You see that? The man is supreme over you. And that's just what it is. That's according to what the Most High created. Let's get that real quick. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. Now it reads, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach. So Yahushua, the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he's over us. He's supreme over us, the men, right? And it says what? And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Mashiach is the Most High. So the head of the woman is the man, and the Almighty Yahweh is the head over Yahweh Shai. That's the order that the Most High set up. And in that order, the Most High has set it up to where a man can have multiple wives, man. That's just what it is. And the woman has no say-so in the matter. You see? She can't object to the order that the Most High set up. And this is what a lot of you women are about to find out here in these last days. Because all these years, you women have been coming on the comment board, talking shit, scoffing, you see, bucking up against the order of the Most High. But he's about to show you very soon what it really is. So once again, you women better do some soul searching, man, because if you don't, you're going to be replaced with women that we seen in that opening video, who are down, who don't mind it. They're all for it. Those are the type of women that are going to be tied to the man of the Lord, while all you rebellious, stiff-necked ass Hebrew Israelite women are going to be left behind, just like Lot's wife. You see? Because this is what's coming, because all hell is about to break loose if you've been paying attention. You see, if you actually been watching these videos that brothers have been doing to be edified. You see, the Department of War are getting the spirits of the generals roused up. You see, they're hinting at World War III, so they're getting prepared for that. Civil war is being stirred up in the land. You have uproars of the people. We're in the end, man. All these things are signs of the end. Is only going to get worse. And in that time, you're going to be tied. You are going to want to be tied to a man of the Lord, just not any random nigga out here in these streets. Because at the end of the day, the Most High is only dealing with his elect men, which we're hoping to be. You see? Because it tells us right here in Isaiah 13:12 that what? I would make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Not the woman. The woman is not to be pedestalized. She's not to be worshipped or idolized. That's what the world tells you. That's another thing that Esau's turned upside down. The Most High said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's talking about a man of the Lord, a man that's serving Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see? This is what it's going to be. And the world is about to witness our stock rise beyond anything the world has ever seen before. Because everybody's looking at us now. We're lowly. We don't have any power. So forth and so on. But the Most High is about to turn the tables when it comes to that. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is about to flip the script and put his men, his sons on top as the top and supreme man on this earth. And that's when you women are going to want to get with the program. But a lot of you who are with brothers right now are going to be left out in the cold like Jody Diddy vet ass on Baby Boy. The brake on the engine need fixing. I don't care what they got to do with me. Get the fuck off my step. And that's what it's going to be. Cold-hearted. We ain't got time to be playing with y'all. Keep it PG. We ain't got time to be playing with you women, man. You see? You're going to either get with the program or you're going to be dismissed. And when the time comes, we're going to be your only protection in this earth, man. It tells you that in Isaiah 32, Salakia. Isaiah 32. And we'll start at verse 1. It says, the glorious future. You see, and it's gonna begin on this side. Nate talking about Isaiah 4:1 is going to happen in the kingdom. No, Isaiah 4:1 is going to happen on this side. Hey, the men of the Lord who are still alive at that point are going to be beamed up into the chariot with multiple wives. Whether that be 3, 4, 10, 20, 40, 50, whatever it may be. However many women the Most High decides to give to each brother, that's what he's going to be beamed up into the chariot with. So this is going to take place on this side, in the midst of all hell breaking loose. So while all hell is breaking loose, we're finna argue with you back and forth about the women being added to us. Because you're not going to have any say-so. You women are about to go back to being quiet. You're about to go back to shutting the fuck up. All this liberty to gather abroad and you to spew your pointless ass opinions that make no sense. A woman can't even give you a straight answer if 2 plus 2 is 4. You see? Your opinion is not going to be varied in the time we're coming into. You're going to be put in your position. And the Most High is going to do it forcibly. You see? As he causes the earth to spiral into chaos. So Isaiah 32:1, it goes on to say, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. That king that's going to reign in righteousness is our Lord Yahweh Shai. This is what he was returning back to the earth to do. Those princes who are gonna rule in judgment, that's talking about us. Lord, willing we be a part of that number? You see, of the elect, right? Now verse 2 goes on to say what? And a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a rock in a weary land. And that man is going to be a hiding place, a covert, you see? A great rock is going to be a man of the Lord. Not Pookie, Ray Jerome, you see? Not Caden. All these crazy ass names. Caden, Aiden, Jaden. All that shit. Them niggas are going to be useless in these times, man. The only man that's going to be worth anything is going to be the men of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. They're going to be your protection. You see? Your salvation, your refuge, your rock, your defense, your shield. As we're coming into these chaotic and perilous times, man. And we're not going to tolerate any madness. We ain't going to have time for it. You're going to either fall in line or get replaced. And the women are already prepared. They're already out there. The women are prepared to come in the right spirit, understanding and knowing that a man is not monogamous. He's supposed to have multiple women. For you Israelite women who can't get with it, you're about to be SOL, man. A lot of you women walking around in pride and arrogance, thinking that a man he belongs to you and he can only deal with you. You're about to be left out in the cold. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see. Yep. This is 1 Corinthians 11. First Corinthians 11 and 8, it says, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So the man wasn't created to serve you women. It was the other way around. You women are created to serve us. This is why the Most High told Adam he was going to give him what? A helpmeet, which goes into being a servant. You see, you women are set up to minister unto your men. The word minister goes into serve, to be a servant to. You're supposed to be a servant unto your man. And we know that you hate to hear these words, servant and subject and obedient. You see, but this is what it is. This is what the Most High created you to be. Esau's put all this madness into your mind to make you think that you're equal with your man. That's not true. That has never been true. And that's why the man is going to be a hiding place in these times of darkness. That's why the men of the Lord are going to be the refuge as all hell is breaking loose out here. You hear? That's what it is. And you can feel however you want to feel about it. You can have an attitude. You can scrunch your face up. You can talk shit, scoff, mock. You see? You can do all that. It still doesn't change the fact that what we're saying is true. It still doesn't change the fact that this is what the Most High has set up. And you're going to understand it plain and clear very soon. You see, sooner than we believe. You see? Because when it goes down, Isaiah 33:6 tells us what? And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is his treasure. And that's the treasure that we have, man. We fear the Lord and we have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We've been gathering the oil. You see, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has been building us up in the spirit, giving us the understanding of why all these things are about to happen. So when it goes down, we're going to be stable. We're not going to be shook. And it's not going to be something foreign to us when we see bodies dropping. You see bodies on bodies on bodies. That's what's coming. It's not gonna shake us when we start to see people be murdered in the streets. That's what's coming to the lands of America. We know why all this is happening. This is judgment from the Lord. It's not strange to us. It's not foreign to us. When it happens, we're not going to be in the spirit of, why is this going on? We know exactly why. And we've been preaching and prophesying of it ever since we came into the truth. This is the will of the Lord. This is the judgment for wickedness. Understanding and knowing that is what's going to keep us stable. Walking in the fear of the Lord is what's going to be our treasure. And when you women see that and the protection that comes with, you're going to get down with the program. And if you still have a problem with it, you see, in that day, hey, Yahweh Shai he going to deal with you. And not in a good way, not in a pleasant way. You see, but this is what it is. When it starts to go down, as we are telling you it is, as we're telling you it is through the Holy Spirit, you women are going to understand in that day. You see? Let's get this real quick to show you where it's about to go. Let's get Psalms 91. Listen. Now understand and know that these words were written and directed toward the men of the Lord, right? Where is it? Yup. This is Psalm 91:7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Who is it not going to come nigh? The men of the Lord, and anyone who is under our umbrella of protection, because we've been hiding ourselves in the secret place of the Most High. You see that? We're about to witness death beyond anything we have ever seen before. No time in history is going to compare to what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is about to do, you see, as he unleashes the fullness of his wrath in the earth, and he's dropping bodies left and right beyond number. We gonna understand why it's happening, and we're gonna be stable in that time. You women are not built like that, and when you start to see that we're not bugging out, we're not around here moving like chickens with our head cut off, you're gonna want to get down with the program, and you're gonna have to come to us like old girl was in that video. Soft, humble, understanding what it is, understanding that you are on our program and we're not on yours. You see? You're going to have to come right. Because this is what it's going to be when it's all said and done, man. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And once again, like we always tell you, it's not about having a freak off. It's not about having a bunch of sex. Now, sex is just a part of marriage. It's just a part of having women. That's natural. Let's grow the fuck up, man. Let's grow up. A man has a rod for one reason and one reason only, and that's to procreate with women. It's a natural occurrence that the Most High has put in our being. You see? Let's grow the fuck up, man. You women are here for us to lay the pipe on you, put seed in you so you can bring forth children. This is just what it is. And this is how we're going to repopulate our children back in the earth, man. So this is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It reads, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So all that he can't take me to Cheesecake Factory, and I ain't going on no coffee dates. And if he want to Oh man, what's that fucking song? The new shit. Oh, the bitch to my in it. If he want the cat, he got to spend it. Hey, all that shit gonna be out of the window. All that shit is gonna be out of the window very soon, man. As all hell is breaking loose, and you're gonna be begging us, begging. Now, when I say begging, I mean begging. I don't want nothing from you. I got my own clothes. I got my own food. Just let me be your wife. As he got 15 other women behind him, you see, already down with the program. You see, and this one bitter ass woman, he had to put out because she couldn't get down with it in the midst of all hell breaking loose. This is what's coming. And if you're not like old girl we seen in that video and coming in that demeanor, in that spirit, with that understanding that a man is supposed to have multiple wives, you see, we're going to give you your pardon papers. Let's see what it says in Bible comparisons, man, real quick. This is Isaiah 4:1 in the CSB. It reads, "On that day, 7 women will seize one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and provide our own clothing. Just let us bear your name. Take away our disgrace." NLT, it says, "In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids." These are the times we're coming into. So once again, you Hebrew Israelites better do some soul searching, or you're going to be left high and dry. You're going to be left out in the cold, and you are not going to be able to say that you were not warned. So this is a video directed towards you sisters, first and foremost. Because if you don't get in the right spirit as the Most High has commanded you to do as a woman, as an Israelite woman, a lot of these women, a lot of these Hebrew Israelite women in the world who don't know they're Hebrew Israelites, they are going to replace you. You see? And I know that's something that you don't want, so you better get with it. You better get with it. Because a lot of these women in the world, they're starting to understand and see it. And they're grasping the concept that their man is supposed to have multiple women. And so with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.